Hey, what's up, everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to Get Hit with the Truth. So today we are doing the Pacheco versus Nelson preview and prediction video. As Diego Pacheco, the undefeated super middleweight contender on the rise, is set to return this Saturday, January 25th, when he battles undefeated Steven Nelson. So before we get into that, if you could smash the like button, leave a comment, or subscribe to the channel, I really do appreciate any and all support that I can get as I continue to build my channel here. So Pacheco and Nelson should be. I mean, these guys are ready to roll here. They're both undefeated contenders on the rise. On the undercard, real quick before we get into that, Ernesto Mercado, 16-0, 140-pound contender, is going to battle former three-time world title challenger Jose Pedraza, or actually former two-division world champion Jose Pedraza. Pedraza got knocked out against Keyshawn Davis last year. He's trying to come back to 140 and continue to kind of be that gatekeeper fighter. And if Mercado can get through Pedraza, that's a good test for him to move up in a very deep 140-pound division. I think he's going to get the win. We'll see what happens this Saturday. I'm going to say a decision win for Mercado over 10 rounds. Then you got in the co-feature, you got the super talented, undefeated Andy Cruz is going to battle Omar Salcido, who's 19-1. Lightweight battle right here. Andy Cruz is highly touted. I think he's going to get in there and dominate and get another victory and keep rolling through his competition. But it should be interesting to see. I'm looking forward to it. That's the co-feature. I'm picking Andy Cruz. But in the main event, Diego Pacheco and Steven Nelson, two undefeated fighters that want to stake their claim at 168. Pacheco 22-0, Nelson 20-0. But two different paths. Steven Nelson fights out of the Bomac camp with Terrence Bud Crawford, talented boxer and everything, but an older fighter. He's up there. Even though he's 20, he's 36 years old. Only 5'10", with a reach of 75 and a half. Going in against the tough Diego Pacheco, 22-0. The kid's 23 years old, so he's 12 years younger. And he has a 3.5-inch reach advantage here and a 5-inch height advantage. So this is a big advantage for Pacheco in terms of size, but he's usually bigger than most of his opponents. The thing is this guy's a pure boxer, is Nelson. He comes out of that Bomac camp. He's talented. This is going to be a better fight than people think. But, in terms of, I think Pacheco, I think he's good. I don't know how great he's going to be, but I think he is good. And I think his size and his relentlessness to just keep throwing shots is going to help him in this fight. And I think he's going to get Steven Nelson. I think he'll beat him. I think it's going to be close, close while it lasts. It is a 12-rounder. So I think he's going to get the older Steven Nelson out of there by rounds 10 or 11. But I really wouldn't be shocked if Steven Nelson pulls off the upset and beats Diego Pacheco. This is a big fight right here for contendership at 168, because 168 is wide open. And Diego Pacheco is already a top 10 guy, but Steven Nelson wants to be in that spot, and he could very well do that. I think it's a closer fight than people are expecting. Not enough people are talking about this fight, but I'm looking forward to it. But I'm picking Diego Pacheco by a late stoppage, but I could definitely see this fight going to the scorecards. And if it does, I think this fight could end up being close. So we'll see what happens this Saturday, January 25th on DAZN. Make sure you check it out because it's going to be a decent card. So that's it. That's what I got. I hope you enjoyed it. This is the Pacheco versus Nelson preview and prediction video. If you did, smash the like button, leave a comment, or subscribe to the channel. I appreciate any and all support. This is True Boxing. You've been hit with the truth.